Yeah, this your boy Chico Black. Good morning to everybody. I hope everybody's good. I hope everybody's safe. I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving Day that I don't celebrate like Nunu and so many others. But big ups to everybody, the whole world, everybody that's going through it, everybody that, doesn't have no one, or everybody that wasn't able to eat, that, don't have a family, that are battling this life by themselves. Hello to everyone. More than welcome to be here and join me at this, But I just wanted to give a shout out to everybody who's going through so much in life. I know how it is. I live in Miami, as y'all can see, and I'm going to tell you, I done seen it all. I done been through it all. But one thing I'm going to tell you, like I told V Baby, even though I've been through so much in my life, but I got angels and I got family and I got people that love me and care about me. So let's get it on. God bless. And this is why I was able to get at YouTube at my first time when I started real big, but then they just disconnected me because of this. This is about the Illuminati and the sacrifices that artists, actors, athletes have to take. But I took this part and used it in the musician's sacrifice, the things that musicians have to do. And I'm gonna tell you something, being a musician, it's not what people make it out to be. That's a sacrifice. That's a blood sacrifice. Once you get to a certain stage and at a certain level in the music industry, you have to give a blood sacrifice. Rick Ross talked about it. Lil Wayne talked about it. So many rappers. Tupac talked about it. You know what I'm saying? Nas talked about it. So many people talked about this. You know what I'm saying? K Rhino, one of my favorite rappers, talked about it. Immortal Technique, one of my favorite rappers, talked about it. Hobson, one of my favorite rappers, talked about it. Eminem talked about it. So many people. Fiasco talked about this against Jay-Z. So many people. What's his name from Mobb Deep? Oh my God, I can't forget. God bless his soul. He passed away a couple of years ago. When I remember his name, I'll let y'all know. But he also talked about it, and I believe that he was sacrificed for going to the Alex Jones show and exposing this. But there's so many other talented and gifted rappers and singers and entrepreneurs that are within the music industry, the acting industry, that expose this type of nature. And some of them are gone. They just disappeared from planet Earth. And I just wanted to put y'all this. I'm not going to read it, you know what I'm saying? Because it's going to take forever. But I just wanted to put this there just to let you know. Most of our, favorite musicians, for a lot of people that, you know what I'm saying, have a musician as an idol, or, entrepreneur that's within, the industry of sports, the industry of acting, the industry of music. It could be any type of industry. There are blood sacrifices, and you have to join secret quotes. Once you get to a certain level, okay, I'll give you an example. Jay-Z level, Tupac level, you know what I'm saying? Eminem level, 50 Cent level, when you get to the acting level, like Will Smith level, you understand? DMX talked about this type of thing, you know what I'm saying? How 1 minute they're there for you in a graceful way, want you to accomplish everything, they're there by your side. The next minute, they want you to do a ritual, and if you don't, you have to do something that's called a humiliation ritual. And I put down further in this video how the government and the industries themselves, they hide it. And I put it here just so people can be confirmed and they can see that when I do my homework, I'm just ain't telling y'all this because back then, when the Illuminati, when the secret quotes and the secret agendas, you know what I'm saying, they used to hide it so well. Now it's not even It's not even a broken mind or a puzzle to even see that they don't hide it. But they still are claiming that there is no Illuminati quotes, there's no secret quotes within the music industry, the Hollywood industry, or any part of the industry, which is so bogus to me. Because Beyonce even talks about this. Beyonce has a video that says, why was I born with this talent? Why did I have to sacrifice so much? Why did I even had to blood sacrifice myself to get to this stage? Look at Kanye West. Kanye West sacrificed his mother. People, if y'all think I'm playing with you, go see a lot of Kanye's interviews. Yeah, a lot of people might say that Kanye is cuckoo or whatever. But look how Kanye's little girls turning out to be satanic, crazy. So for those that y'all think that Kanye is crazy, no. Really listen to what Kanye is saying. Yeah, I know sometimes he's bugged the fuck out, but listen to what he's really saying. And him in a concert exposing Jay-Z and so many others, he talks about how he sacrificed his mother for fame. Oh yeah, best believe it. That's why I believe Kanye goes through so much pain in his life. That's why I think he suffers so much. Not only him, there's so many people. Look at Jim Carrey, the actor, and Keanu Reeves, the actor, how they expose the Illuminati, how they talk about the Illuminati. How come people haven't seen Jim Carrey so long in movies and stuff? Because he decided to get out of Hollywood, period. He decided that these sacrificials or humiliation ritual sacrificials were not what it was. So he decided to get out. Look at Keanu Reeves, how he talks about these people as well. Tom Cruise, at one point, the actor, you know, he was in a secret quote, and it got to the point that it almost made him crazy. It almost made him to the point where he almost committed suicide. So he got away from the quote as well. But tell you something, once the music industry or the sports industry or the acting industry know that you have an amazing talent and you have an amazing gift, they will use that against you. They will take advantage of that, and they will create this narrative that they are going to be there for you. They're going to make you a superstar. But hey, remember, it all comes with a sacrifice. They're going to do everything you ask them to do, but you have to sacrifice something in return. That's why I feel LeBron James doesn't want to retire, because he is afraid. LeBron James is also in a secret quote. If y'all ever seen LeBron James without a shirt in his chest, he has the symbol and he has the name or the organization and secret quote that he, you know what I'm saying, represents. Every time he plays basketball before he goes in, I don't see if y'all see him hitting his chest 2 times and he throws up signs and stuff. That's representing that symbol and quote. And they told him already, because I know all about this. I study all this like if I was a math musician, like if I was a nerd, a science nerd. So nobody can tell me none. Every time LeBron James thinks about retiring, they let him know. You know what you have to do when you retire. You have to blood sacrifice somebody or blood sacrifice yourself. It could be your wife, it could be one of your family members, or it has to be you. You have to give something in return. Look what happened with Jennifer Hudson. She sacrificed her whole family for fame. Her whole family. And if you think I'm bullshit, y'all need to do y'all research. There's nothing so pure and so positive and so much of a perspective when you join the music business, the acting business, the sports business, that it's going to become reality in your eyes and in your dreams. You have to sacrifice something in return. They're not doing this shit for free. They're not doing this shit without you sacrificing or without you writing your name in blood in that contract. Come on now. Why you think Dave Chappelle walked away from a $50 million deal? They wanted to give Dave Chappelle what they call, what do they call that? Infinity Coke deal? I think that's what they call it. I'm not really sure. And that means that forever, even when you retire from acting, from comedy, from sports, whatever you decide to do, they still have a hold on you. Side contracts, different deals, different negotiations, not even having nothing to do with them, but they still own you. That's how much control and possession and evilness these people have within you once you write your name in contracts, once you write your name in blood, once you sacrifice something. I mean, put it like this. Back in the 80s and in the 70s, why you think rock and roll Hall of Famers and rock and rollers, they used to do acid, like Jimi Hendrix and all of them, and used to do all types of drugs and shit. Why? Because the humiliation rituals and the things that they had to conduct and these participations and then these I call them congregations, yeah, you know, like Muslim congregations, Christian congregations. Well, they have their own. Have you ever heard of the Bohemian Grove? Alex Jones exposed Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton, Jay-Z, Beyonce, and so many others at these actual rituals. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't want to go to the specifics of what is done there because my channel will be shut down. That's how disgusting it is. But you see, there's a quote within the music industry that says, if you live by the sword, you die by the sword. So whatever you see, you talk with your eyes and you see with your mouth. Did y'all understand that? You talk with your eyes and you see with your mouth. The reason why is because it is so protected, it is so evil, and it is so powerful, and it is so, how I put it to you, it's to a point where you can't destroy these people by yourself. You cannot expose these people by yourself and think that you're going to change the narrative or the perspective and make a difference. But let's just say that 300 million or 6-7 billion people that we have in the world today decides to open up their eyes and decides to see that it's not the government that runs everything that we see today. It's these powerful people that are elites that have these secret quotes that conduct with these agendas and promote these agendas and propagandas and evil sacrifices. What do you think? It's these people that pay government officials, police officers, FBI agents, CIA agents, musicians, basketball players, actors, producers. They are the ones that keep everything in control. That's why they distract us with everything you can think that they won't distract us with. They know everything that a human needs, especially when it comes to the mind, to be able to distract us, for us to be lost, confused, and not know the real reason and the real propaganda and agenda to what they are doing and proceeding and guiding for them to be and overcome. That's why they are eliminating so many humans. That's why they are basically turning us against each other, making us kill each other. That's why there's liquor stores at every corners in the hood. That's why there's so much drugs out there. I'm gonna tell you something. If the government really wanted to stop from cartels or anyone from selling drugs or from drugs coming into the United States, they would have been done that. They got the power and they got the military, they got the armies, they got everything. But you know what? It benefits them every way. So let me tell you something about this. It's only gonna get worse, ladies and gentlemen. Barack Obama is within these quotes. And Barack Obama couldn't do most of the things that he wanted to do when it came to helping his peoples, our people. He couldn't do it. Why? Because he wasn't allowed. You see what Donald Trump is doing. But Donald Trump also follow rules. If he don't follow rules, don't you think they'll take him out? Look what they did to Abraham Lincoln. Look what they did to John F. Kennedy. Look what they did to Malcolm X. Look what they did to Dr. King. And Farrakhan has been exposing this for multiple years. And the only reason why they really don't want to affiliate with Farrakhan, and I disliked the Farrakhan for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Because I know he has something to do with Malcolm X's death and assassination. And Malcolm X is my favorite activist of all time. But it just comes to show you how much power these people got. And if you look at Abraham Lincoln's and John F. Kennedy assassination, you'll be amazed how similar their assassinations were to the people that killed them, to the names of the people that killed them. Everything is parallel to a pattern with these people that you yourself will be amazed and even be scared to say, damn, how can I expose these people? You know what? I can't do it by myself. But one thing is notable, and all things with God is possible. With God, you can't do nothing by yourself. But this is the way the music industry is run. They will give you the hopes, the dreams. They will give you, oh my God, the biggest, highest Rushmore mountain hopes that you can ever think of. And it goes over your head. Look how many rappers, after making a certain amount of money, they think that they're balling, big balling. Nah, bro, you ain't big balling. That's just a little bit of an inch of a toe of what they give you. But what they make on your catalog, on your masters, on your record deals, and especially when you got a 360 deal, ooh, boy, they are racking millions if you are in that level, okay? Look at little Uzi right now. He just came back to the music industry. Man, he got all these charges, weird charges now, you know what I'm saying? But look what they doing to our young artists. And a lot of our young artists are falling for this shit. You know, you gotta dress like this, you gotta act like this, you know, you gotta paint your nails, you gotta, you know, put wigs on, you gotta go ahead and put tight clothes on and wear purses. You know, follow the propaganda, follow the agenda. Because if you don't, you're not with the program then. And once you get to a certain level, yo, you have to sacrifice something, bro. You're gonna have to sacrifice something. You see, my favorite rapper, Tupac, didn't believe it in the Illuminati. That's why he tatted on his right arm, I think it was, Kill Illuminati. Because he didn't believe that these people had organizations, had secret quotes, and Freemasons on that level. But he had to find out the hard way. You know what I'm saying? Tupac's murder and Biggie's murder wasn't just, you know what I'm saying, gang related or because of an East Coast and West Coast beef. That's what they led you to believe. And you see, these are some of the names. Allegedly, what the music business is saying, you know, that is a conspiracy theory, that is a theory that is not true, but these are some of the musicians that are within the Illuminati when it comes to the music. No. This is not allegedly. This is so true. This is so factual. This is so much of a level and gravitation of a vibration that if you are there, you will understand exactly what I'm talking about. And the positive aspect of all this is that there's none. The negative aspect, it will vibrate through your whole body. It will take control, possession. It will take full annihilation of who you are as a human being. It will take control of your thoughts, your thinking, your everyday activity, who you are, how you move, how you conduct yourself. And most importantly, you become a puppet to them. You become a slave to them. You understand what I'm saying? And that's why I know LeBron does not want to retire, because he understands what these people are capable of doing. LeBron James is scared, y'all. I don't hate LeBron James. I just don't feel like he's my GOAT, by the way. But LeBron James is a sensational player. You know what I'm saying? But he's scared. Just like so many athletes. Look at Lil Wayne, for example. Look how Lil Wayne went for being a representative from the hood. You know what I'm saying? When he first came out with Cash Money. Look at him now. And I love Lil Wayne. That's my brother right there. And I'm talking about brother as in, you know what I'm saying, through the father. But look at my dog. He's out of there. He's not in his right mind. Why? Because Lil Wayne has been conducted to do humiliation rituals so much in his life. Just like Michael Jordan. They asked Michael Jordan to lose the year that he lost his father, that his father was murdered. They made it seem that it was gambling issues. No. They told Michael Jordan, lose your 3rd championship. Jordan said, hell no, I ain't finna lose my 3rd championship. Guess what? They sacrificed his father. You know, so it's like, if people don't take the minute to understand that this is exactly that famous people, talented people, gifted people get into, then you in for a long run. Boy, you're gonna have a long journey in your life. Look at so many creepy people like Drake that are within the music industry itself. What do you think that owl represents, y'all? That owl has a meaning. Remember I was just talking about the Bohemian Grove? Where senators, big doctors, big contractors, like Rick Ross say, big actors, big athletes, you know what I'm saying? They go to this Bohemian Grove and they do these humiliation rituals. And that owl represents a secret quote. You understand what I'm saying? And the meaning of this is you are with us now. You are bloodline within our own quote now. Now we are your guiders. We are your protectors. We are basically what Kanye West said about Drake and Luce. We are your father. We are your gods. We are your lords. Do as we tell you to do, and you will be fine. You will make it. We will make sure that the world inspires you and glazes you and worships you and kneels to you. But remember, we're your handlers. We are the ones that control everything in this world. We control every aspect of a human that you don't think that we can. So if you don't follow rules and orders, you will be sacrificed, or your family will be sacrificed, or we will humiliate you like we are with who? Drake himself now. Why? Because he went against the machine. I'm telling you, this shit ain't no joke, y'all. This shit serious. And for those who think that I'm just, going bananas for no reason. No, I'm going bananas because this is exactly what the government represents for these elites. What you think these government officials are the ones that give us our snaps and give us our social security checks and gives us our taxes? You know what I'm saying? No! It's the ones that you don't see that are the most dangerous ones. It's the government officials that you don't see that we should not fear, because I don't fear no human. But we should be the ones lurking, pointing the finger at the suspects and saying, you know what? These government officials are just puppets. You know how much a government makes a year? A president makes a year? I think it's $450,000 a year. That's it. Actors, drug dealers, trappers, musicians make 10 times more money than these people. And the reason why is because they want you to believe that the commander-in-chief is the one that rules the United States or whatever country that they're running. No! It's the people that pay these people. They're the same ones that pay the police department. They're the same ones that pay, you know what I'm saying, our Homeland Security people. They're the same ones that pay your senators. They're the same ones that pay your mayors, the commissioners. They're the same ones that pay the chief of police, the FBI, like I said before, the CIA. These people ain't no joke. And they represent the illumination. They represent the Illuminates. that represents the evil culture within their own propaganda. The Illuminati has been here for almost 2,000 years. And it started way back when the Knights Templars used to fight for kings. They will fight kings. You know what I'm saying? To be able to stand out from other tribes, or, you know what I'm saying? Others, warriors that wanted to take other kings' territory, or, you know what I'm saying, gold or pearls, or wanted to take their kingdom. The Knights Templars were the ones to call. But then all the kings got together and decided the Knights Templars are a problem. They're distracting our agenda. They're distracting what we want to do. So what they did, they killed all the Knights Templars. So thought they did. Because I think it was 1,000 of them separated and went to different countries and different states. And within a 100-year period, they were able to build what we call now the Illuminati, quote. Don't let this shit fool you. Read. Understand the concept. And maybe you will understand where I'm coming from when I say this. If I break it down to what I want to break it down, I won't have a YouTube channel at all. So I can only give a minimum example and expose a minimum of what those that have been assassinated and killed, or life has been tortured, harassed, or threatened, or dismissed, or disappeared, have said. This is the reason why the music industry and the industry itself in any type of agenda is destroyed, is controlled, is manipulated, and is calculated, and it's the most evilest organization and quote and agenda that anyone can be in when you have talent and a gift. This is your boy Chico Black. Y'all go ahead and hit me up. Y'all tell me what it is. Stay tuned for more. You know what I'm saying? Drop y'all comments. Thank you so much for everything. And we'll go from there. But yeah, man, it's deep. It's deeper than what people don't think it is. But like, share, subscribe. Y'all want to drop any donation to my Cash App, y'all more than welcome to do so, because I'm going to start doing videos like this, but I have to be careful. I have to be careful, ladies and gentlemen. But to my family, my YouTube family, and everybody out there, y'all keep your eyes open, stay focused. This is your boy Chico Black. Much love. Peace.